Hey everybody, and welcome to this quick character guide. Today we're going to be discussing Joppa. He's a human monk of the skilled category, so let's get into it. Focusing on his boots, we have two boot movements that when they move inflicts a massive amount of damage. The common has a lower percent chance to proc but higher damage, and the rare has a higher percent chance to proc but lower damage. So pick your poison if you're using those. Preferably me and most people I know we're using the epic, because once he moves he'll gain 100% chance to gain extra action, which is very valuable as we'll discuss. And his legendary will give him stealth, and I believe once you get to level 16 now it'll also give him an additional action, but in general it's easier to get the epic, so pretty much I recommend sticking with the epics. Moving into his hoods, he has quite a few good options. His common will do a whole bunch of different attacks on the same target. If you want to stun, you could use his rare hat, which is a good option. Stun's good to like disable Shavarth or a Sarvin. His epic is also okay. It'll give him reflect damage and also an extra action, so you can move, gain extra action, gain reflect, gain an extra action, and then you can move into some of these other abilities. But generally the way I'm playing him, and I enjoy playing with him, is using this kill ability. So we'll discuss next why I use that. So going on with his necklaces, he has this Calm Waters, which will give him fortune, and the fortune ability will guarantee that he's successful. So the common setup I do with him is I move, and we have a 100% chance to get that now. And then after we move, we can gain this fortune and also gain an extra action. So now our next ability is going to be guaranteed successful. So then we can guarantee have the kill for this. But note, in PvP, there's still a chance that it can miss. But playing against enemies, if there's a big opponent that's really tough to beat, you can guarantee kill them and get them out of the way, and that's very nice. So focusing on his other necklace items, we have some healing. His epic is going to give him some stealth and some block, which a little bit more survivability. And then his legendary is also going to give a little bit more healing. So overall, I would recommend the common in this bracket because fortune is a very powerful skill. And fortune is also good because a lot of his weapons have a low percent chance to inflict a massive ability. So you could also do it on that side. The one I recommend the most, and it's most widely used with him, is the Shark's Maw, as this will remove all buffs from one target and then one different target, and 75% chance to inflict 175% damage, which is overall really good. Another one you can focusing on is the MORAY'S Fang, which will have 75% chance to do 2 melee targets, inflicting 125% each, so that's 250% damage, which is, I believe, the strongest out of his selection for damages. The rest that you can pretty much all ignore. I really don't think they're really good. If you can get the legendary up higher enough, it can attack the entire zone, which is good, but in general his weapons aren't the strongest. So if you get rid of the debuffs from some of your opponents, that could be a lot more valuable than doing damage with Joppa. As always, just do the best gear you have, that's just the highest, because they don't have any abilities as of this moment. And then focusing on his ring items, they're all pretty good. The one I enjoy using for PvP is the common, as it can heal and restore all, well, not heal, but restore all debuffs from everybody who's in the same zone. So if you have a Faraday who decreases everybody's attack or something like that, it could restore all that or restore dominate. And then he has two items that can make him immune to different stuff. So the epic and the legendary, you can just kind of, pretty much both the same. I don't use them because we can have this restore, which will pretty much restore all negative debuffs anyway, so that's fine. And then if you, for PvE, when you're playing against enemies, I use this one mostly because it'll give him extra movement zone, and then combining that with the 100% chance to gain an action, he can guarantee get to the boss in one move and then start attacking him. So overall, that's my Joppa review. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay frosty.